scientific notation. Our objectives are to write and evaluate numbers in scientific notation and to calculate with scientific notation. Scientific notation provides a way to write numbers using powers of 10. Now, with scientific notation, the reason why it's called scientific notation is because it's in science. Okay, it's scientists who are writing how far is Mars away from Earth. So they, instead of writing out trillions, billions, more than quadrillions, they just write it in scientific notation form. You can change expressions from scientific notation to standard notation by simplifying the product of two factors. The key concepts, this is what we need to really remember. To put into standard form. So if it is in scientific notation looks something like this. 3 times 10 to the third. Or something like maybe 3 times 10 to the negative 3. If the exponent is positive, so the first one I have is positive, you move the decimal to the right. So where is the decimal on the 3? On the right. It's on the right. It's behind the 3. And it says to move it to the right, and it's telling me 3 times. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So my answer is 3,000.
But what about 10 to the third?
That is 10 to the third. 3,000.
Oh.
Okay. If the exponent is negative, so here's a negative exponent, you move the decimal to the left 3 times. So again, your decimal is behind the 3, and you move it 3 times to the left. 1, 2, 3. So I have 2 zeros, so it would be negative 003. 3,000. Very good. Okay, so if it's this time, if it's in standard form and we need to turn it to scientific notation, so if you need to move the decimal to the left, so say it's 4,285, how do I turn this into scientific notation? Where is the decimal located? After the what? After the 5. I need the number. Scientific notation needs the number to be between 1, can be 1, and 10. It has to be between 1 and 10. So it can't be 10. It has to be between 1 and 10. So I need to move the decimal. I have it. Is 428 between 1 and 10?
No.
400? No. Very good. Move it over. It's 42.85 between 1 and 10. How about 4.2? Okay, so that would equal 4.285 times 10. How many times did I move the decimal over? 3. And that would be a positive 3. So if I'm going from a bigger number to a smaller number, it's going to be a positive answer. If I have 0.052, I'm going to have, if I have to move the decimal over, if I move the decimal over 1, 0.52, is that between 1 and 10? No. How about if I move it over one more time? Is 5.2 between 1 and 10? Yes. So it's going to be 5.2 times 10. And how many times did I move it over? Twice. And it's negative 2. Very good. Yeah, teachers we all teach a different way, so sometimes you need to hear a different way of doing it. Yep. Okay. So, where on A, I'm turning this into scientific notation, where on A is the decimal located? Very good. The last 0, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to move it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No. 6. Very good. So it's going to be 4.2 times what?
10.
10 to the what?
6.
6 power. Yes, Kayla.
On our homework, will we have to do the...
Yes. Show your work. Okay. B, where's it going to be located?
Between 2 and 3. Yeah.
Between, it's going to go between 2 and 3?
It's after the one.
It's after the last 0. And I move it over. That's a comma. So where am I going to move it?
Between 2 and 3.
Between 7 and 2, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because 7 is between 1 and 10, not 72. So it's going to be 7.23. Please put all the numbers. You don't need to put the zeros, but I at least need to have all the numbers in it. Times 10 to the what power? 5th. I'd like you to try C by yourself.
No.
Here's your answers to C and D. Now E, the decimal is at the beginning this time. And I need to bring it in between two numbers. Am I going to put it between those two zeros?
No.
These two zeros?
No.
These two?
No.
These two?
7.9.
7.9. Because 7.9 is between what two numbers? 1 and 10. Very good. 10 to the what power? Negative 6.
Oh, wait, no. We can go to the left. Negative 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was right.
Me too. Me too. I got it.
Negative
I
5.
wrote negative 5 down. I just didn't say it. Of course, I get it.
All right, good. So tell me what to do for 6. I mean F.
You take the decimal and you move it over
2 places? Okay. So it would be what? 6 times 10.
10 to the negative.
Very good. Negative 2. Very good. Gee, this is a big number. I don't even know how to say this in math terms. Kayla, you've already done one. Jamie Lynn.
2 and 1300.
2 and 13 hundredths.
0.10 to the negative
Times
8.
10.
Times 10, so negative 8.
Negative 8. Does everyone agree it's negative 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, very good. Because I can. All right. Let's do it the opposite way. They give you scientific notation and we're turning it into standard form.
Can I sit on the ground?
No. Okay. A, I have to the 5th power. Is it going to be going to the right side or to the left side? If it's
To the right.
to the right, very good. I'm making a bigger number. So I'm going to move it over 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many zeros is that going to be? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your comma. B. This time I have a negative 6. So which way is the decimal going to go now? To the left. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The wrong way.
So how many zeros after the decimal? 5.
Oh, wait, really? What? Do you have to put 0? Yeah. Because one of the thingies was a 2.
It's basically doing the same thing. If it's a negative exponent, you go to the left. If it's a positive, you go to the right. You're just moving the decimal.
There are your answers for C and D. You move it over 10 spots and move it over 3 spots. All right, 4 is scientific notation for A. Is it correct?
Oh.
Is 0.37 between 1 and 10?
Oh, no.
No. So I'm moving it over to the left one. Sorry, right one. So if I move it over to the right one, you're going to subtract one number
Oh, okay.
to the exponent.
So 10 to the 4th.
Yes, very good. So it's going to be 3.7 times, that's not the right time sign, times 10 to the 4th.
Oh, we have to do that times sign?
No, you could do the dot too.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. B is 252 .71 a scientific notation form? No. I need to move it over to the left 2 times, so I'm adding what?
Negative.
No, I'm adding 2.
So that's minus negative 2.
Right.
Wouldn't
So
it
it's
be-
going to be 2.5271 times 10 to the what power? Negative 6, mine. Negative 6 plus 4 is what?
Oh,
-8.
No.
No, -2.
Negative 4.
Oh, what?
Negative
Oh,
6
negative 2.
plus 2.
Yeah, I know.
That's negative 6
Oh, you
minus
said
negative
4.
2.
No, sorry, I maybe said the answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4.
Something else.
Okay, C. I'm moving the decimal where?
To the right.
To the right. 1, 2, 3. So I'm subtracting. I had to move it over 3 times.
So it'll be 6 times 10 to the 7th.
Very good. Where's the decimal out at D? Yes.
How do we figure out if it's in scientific notation?
If it's between 1 and 10. Yeah. So we know 555 isn't in between 1 and 10. So I need to move the decimal over to the what side? To the left side. So it's going to be 5.55. And I moved it over twice, so it's adding. Because this I'm adding 2. So what's
10 to the negative 1.
10 to the negative 1? Negative 3 plus 2.
I don't get it.
Negative 3 plus 2. Wouldn't that be negative 3 plus negative 2?
No.
I don't get
But
it.
it's to the left.
To the left, I'm making it from a bigger to smaller number. So I'm adding, it's a positive 2.
I don't get
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
If you move it over to the left, you add. And if you're moving it to the right, you subtract.
Oh. Okay. I get it.
And you might want to write that down.
I am.
Add, moving to left,
But you can't hit that.
subtract, moving to right.